Hello, ESL W50 students. Welcome back to our class. It is week 11 of our 16-week semester. And today's video is for Tuesday, March 31st. Now, as you know, I'm going to post a video every Tuesday and every Thursday. And you can watch it anytime you want on those days, but do try to watch the Tuesday one on Tuesday and the Thursday one on Thursday, all right? That way you'll be able to keep on top of your assignments. So first of all, I just want to tell you, great job with the discussion boards. I really enjoyed reading your posts, and I loved seeing the way that you're replying to each other's posts too. That's great. Now remember, the way that you get points for participation is 5 points for posting, and then 5 more points for having 5 replies to other people's posts. So don't forget to get full credit. Not only are you going to post your answer, but you're also going to reply to at least 5 other posts of your classmates, all right? That way you're getting regular practice thinking in and writing in English several times a week, which is really important to keep your skills up. Okay, let's see. So after you did the discussion board on school uniforms, you were supposed to read the model essay called The School Uniform Question and fill out the outline. So did you notice that pretty much all of the ideas that you came up with were in that essay? So that shows you how brainstorming and discussing, sharing your ideas really prepares you for reading on the topic of choice. So you were really prepared to read this model essay. So I posted the answers on Canvas to page 101. But basically, did you notice the purpose of that essay was to convince the reader to believe that school uniforms were the better choice between not wearing uniforms or wearing them. The writer wanted to convince you that school uniforms were the better choice. That's the purpose. And as you can see, the thesis statement says that. The thesis statement is school uniforms are the better choice for 3 reasons. Then you went into the body paragraphs and you saw that each body paragraph focused on one reason. The first body paragraph focused on how they made life simpler for the students. They didn't have to decide what to wear each day. The second body paragraph focused on how when students wear school uniforms, they tend to act more responsibly, either individually and in groups. And the last body paragraph was about how it promoted equality because all the students wore the same clothes. And they supported that by saying, if you're rich or poor, everyone looks the same. And school doesn't turn into a fashion show with the wealthier students being able to buy the fashionable clothes. Okay, let's see. Did you notice there was a counter argument? This is an optional paragraph for you. You don't have to use it. But the counter argument was that students with school uniforms, students cannot express their individuality. And then the refutation was, yes, they can. They can express their individuality in the clothes that they wear outside of school. And then there was the concluding paragraph. And notice the first sentence of that concluding paragraph restated the thesis by saying, there are many well-documented benefits of implementing mandatory school uniforms for students. And then it's summarized. So you will find this on Canvas under week 11 if you want to check your answers against mine. And that was designed for you to see how that argument essay was organized. Now, we're not going to write an argument essay per se. What you're going to write is an opinion essay, which is a lot like an argument essay, except it doesn't require that counter-argument refutation paragraph. And instead of arguing for or against a controversial topic, you'll just be giving your opinion about a topic. So it's a little less intense. I've posted on Canvas your new take-home essay instructions about writing your opinion essay. You're still going to have the same basic organization of introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and concluding paragraph. And that's all explained here on the opinion essay, and I want you to read this very carefully. One thing that's really important for succeeding with online education is the ability to read and understand the directions and follow them very carefully. So that's your job, is to read this super carefully. Page 1 has the new prompt and some vocabulary, but there's a page 2 that I'm hoping will be helpful to you, which lists the steps that I want you to go through as you're preparing for and writing this next essay. Okay, so what is your new topic? Well, the new topic is what you just discussed on the last discussion board. Things that you can do to help this staying at home during the COVID virus more tolerable. So let me read this to you carefully here. It says, "We are living in unusual times. Because of the COVID-19 virus, the government has told us to stay in our homes and avoid other people to slow the spread of the virus. This means we may need to stay inside for weeks, maybe even months. For many people, this is difficult to do. What advice can you give to help people shelter in place without becoming too restless? In other words, what do you recommend people do to avoid becoming stir crazy when they have to stay at home for a long period of time?" So, this topic is asking for your advice, asking for your suggestions on things that you can do to help make this period of time go by easier for you. As you know, that was the topic of discussion for the last discussion board. So feel free to go back to the discussion board to help you put together a list of ideas. That's what you can do to brainstorm your ideas. You can brainstorm them yourself, or you can go back to the discussion board, or as you can see on page 2 of this handout, I gave you a link to an article you can read that also has some suggestions. So what I am expecting you to do between now and Thursday is to carefully read these instructions, very carefully, 2 pages. Make sure that you fully understand the prompt and what you're expected to write about. Then step 2 is to brainstorm your ideas. Remember, you can read the article, you can review the discussion board, but put together a list of your ideas. Then choose 3 or 4 of the ones that you like the most, the ones that you have the most to say about, and then put together an outline of which ideas you want to write about. Okay? So that's what I'd like you to do between now and Thursday. So when I talk to you on Thursday, you'll have chosen your 3 or 4 methods that you're going to suggest. Okay, so that is the topic of your new take-home essay. It's on Canvas under modules, week 11. Also, under modules week 11, you'll see I'd like you to read Controlling Tone with Modals. That's pages 107 through page 109. First, read about controlling tone with modals, and then on page 108, you'll find a new model essay in which you will choose the correct modals for those sentences. So please do that exercise, and then next on Thursday, we'll go over the answers together. But while you're reading that model essay, keep in mind how it's organized, and then on page 109, do the exercise about how it's organized. So to review, for Tuesday, March 31st, you have two new assignments. One is your new take-home essay number 3. You're supposed to do the first couple of steps in preparing for that essay. The essay is not due until April 15th, but you don't want to wait until April 14th to do everything. So what you should do is step 1 and 2 to start preparing to write take-home essay number 3. Also, read Controlling Tone with Modals, pages 107 through 109. So those are your two assignments for Tuesday. I'll see you again on Thursday. I'll see you online. And I hope that you're fine and taking good care of yourselves. I'll talk to you on Thursday. Bye-bye.